Behavior is something a person does that can be observed, measured, and repeated. When we clearly define behavior, we specifically describe actions. We do not refer to personal motivation, internal processes, or feelings. An example of a behavior is Sam talks too much during class instruction. A non-example is Sam wants attention, so she talks out of turn. The reason this is a non-example is because it refers to the student's motivation for an action. In order to collect accurate information, design an appropriate intervention, and determine whether that intervention worked, we need to be able to write operational definitions of target behaviors that are both observable and measurable. Some strategies for writing operational definitions of target behaviors are to use terms that are observable, measurable, and positive. We also need to make sure that we are clear, concise, and complete in our definitions. Here's an example of a target or problem behavior. The student does not pay attention in class. The problem with this definition is that number one, it's written in negative terms. And number two is that if it were used to collect data, different observers may interpret it in different ways. Now look at the operational definition. The student looks around the room, looks at his desk, or looks at another student. When you have a good operational definition, during data collection, there would be no question of when you would or wouldn't count a behavioral incident. Remember, when we're talking about operational definitions of behaviors, we're talking about describing the form of behavior, not why the student is engaging in that behavior.